Aquarius. We're going to get started with your general monthly reading for February 2020. Happy birthday to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do the main part of the reading with the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterle. We're going to pull some energy cards for you guys also, and we will include a couple of the romance oracles just for some little extra love that I'm potentially going to incorporate into the readings from now on as well. So we're going to start, with the energy for Aquarius. We're just going to get stuck right in. Thank you guys for watching. February. Stop hitting my face as well. I feel like we've definitely got disagreement taking place. There is just somebody that you are butting heads with, somebody that you are not getting along with, Aquarius. And I feel like this is something that's out of your control. This is not your energy. This is definitely coming from somebody else. You guys are gentle. You guys are nurturing, wherever this energy is coming in, this conflict and confrontation, this is definitely not your energy. So this is something being brought out by somebody else around you, somebody that you're connected with. I feel like this, whoever this is going to resonate for, this is going to be a bit of sibling rivalry. So a disagreement with a sister, a brother, potentially a cousin, or a long-term friend. This could be somebody this is somebody that's been in your life for a while. Somebody that's been in your life for a while. Could be with children, but I don't feel that is necessarily the case. Okay. Could be energy conflict with, I feel like this could be love life situation as well, because we've had the children card come out here, so there could be a connection there. Right, let me just see what we're getting. Some changes, and I feel like a lot of the changes that are coming in are the result. It seems like the month is kind of kicked off either with this energy having already started and taken place and formed foundation in January, and then moving into the early stages of February. I kind of feel like that's the energy at the start of the month. There's just conflict, and for some of you this is physical conflict, literal conflict with another person. For others this is just some internal dialogue taking place. There's something that you're not getting moving with. There's something that you're not challenging yourself on or pushing yourself for. And I feel like perhaps that's where this disagreement has come into play, because somebody may have come to you and given you a little bit of hard truths, and you're somebody quite calm, you're gentle, and when you're confronted with that kind of energy, your natural instinct is to react and respond. And that's causing conflict. But I feel like with a little bit of reflection, a little bit of internal kind of self-awareness of the situation, and really listening to and appreciating what it was that this friend, sister, colleague, whatever, was trying to get across, I feel like you'll appreciate the message and you will see reason in it. It's not that they were trying to bring you down so much. They were just confronting you with some really harsh truths in order to sort of shake you up and get you moving with something. There's something you're not, a lot of you guys are just kind of waiting around for stuff to happen. You're not actively out there seeking, making things happen. You're not willing to take the risk because you're afraid of the outcome. You're not willing to take the risk because you don't want to be let down. And I feel like that's a big message here for a lot of you guys. I do feel that there is a reconciliation here, so potentially with this person that's kind of given you some harsh truths, and it varies from person to person who it may be that comes in with this. But it's almost like a lot of you guys are going to get slapped with a bit of perspective throughout the month of February. And I want you to ignore the last 5 months. A lot of you guys have been through the ringer quite severely in the last 5 months, and I want you to know that energy has left. I feel like that energy is really really kind of in the past, and you need to not move forward with fear in doubting, oh God, you know, the last 5 months have been horrible. I don't want that to be the future, but you know, that's been my reality for the last 5 months. So you're kind of stuck in that thought process. I want you to know that that door has closed. There's a little bit of time to be spent getting out of the, you know, the final lugs of what was clinging over, left over from that period of the last 5 months where things just weren't going right. But I do feel like you've definitely got a lot more to be optimistic about. You've got a lot more to appreciate in the month of February, a lot more to look forward to. I feel like some of you may have some of you are going to feel like in February you're still fighting the battle, but I feel like the battle's over and you're kind of just competing, fighting with yourself. And know that like the possibilities that are coming in are great in February. The energy has shifted. What it was that you've been dealing with for the last 5 months has really, it's left. I feel like it's really ended. There may be a couple of loose ends in relation to, I feel like a legal situation for some of you. There's loose ends being tied up. But I do see that situation wrapping up, things with that finishing and finalising. A lot of you guys need to get back in touch with your internal spirit, with, you know, the energy of Aquarius, who you guys are, what you guys stand for. I definitely feel like there's a bit of a detachment for some of you with your true self. I feel like you're the life of the party, light-hearted, flirty, you know, bubbly, excited. You do have a childlike spirit, a lot of you guys, and it's just getting back in touch with that. And again, I feel like this whole thing with the last 5 months and just things being chaotic and not going to plan and not structured and kind of a bit just all over the shop, lots to deal with. I feel like a lot of you guys are still caught up in that energy. So know that has been released. Know that there's loose ends being tied up, but moving forward in February, by the end of February, I think you'll have a little bit more understanding and appreciation for the fact that, okay, yes, we are out of that now. I can see now that things are ended. Some of you may need something a little bit more literal to be able to grasp onto and know that that period is finalised and know that period has ended. Whereas others, I think, will just, it's like a lot of you guys will just know that things are going to be better leading out of February, going into March. I feel like March is going to be an interesting month for a lot of you guys. I'll be interested to see that reading for that month. Let me just see if I'm getting anything else with you guys. Just touching on that stuff with March, I really feel, again, like I said, things are changing up for you guys in March. There's going to be more progress. I feel like for a lot of you, February is a time to focus on yourself, a time to kind of release what it is that you've been dealing with. Again, like I said, for those 5 months, for those of you that's resonating, February you'll be working out situations in relation to an argument, a disagreement, somebody coming in with some truths. You'll be getting a little bit more of a shake-up in terms of wanting to take risks, wanting to challenge yourself, wanting to do what it is that you've been thinking of doing but not acting upon. There's a reconciliation here, and this is either in relation to the confrontation or the argument, but for those others of you, I feel like this is a reconciliation with a father or a mother figure that you have separated yourself from for quite some time. There's going to be contact made there for some of you guys. Some of you are going to have a decision to make in February in terms of, it's almost like you've got two different directions to go. Do I move to the coast or do I move to the country? It's like 2 C's, move to the coast, move to the country. And that's going to come up for some of you guys. Know that the decision that's made with that one is going to be the right decision, because I feel like you will make the right decision for yourself. And if you do so, you will be successful with that one. Okay guys, I'm going to leave that there for you. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any of the readings that come through, and have a great month.